Head coach Rich Chernomaz joins us on Panthers TV with the GMB. And Rich, it was a tough night tonight.
Well, it was a tough night. It's been actually a tough week. I mean, first thing is I'm very disappointed in the sense of, especially tonight's game, how we played. We didn't come out with any sort of concentrated effort. We made a lot of unconcentrated mistakes right from the very start of the game. Put us down 3-0. And then we get one back, and we got to really fight for our chances. And this weekend, we only really got any sort of contribution, from one line offensively, and defensively at times we weren't playing as a unit of 5. Our gap control through the neutral zone was horrendous, and even though we've only lost one actual game in regulation in the last 12 games. But we had a stint last week where we won 3 or 4 games in 5 games in a row, and when you get into that mode, and then all of a sudden you think that you're going to win games by taking shortcuts or not, sacrificing your body in certain situations. That's exactly what we did tonight, and for us to get back on track, because it's quite obviously easy for everybody to see that when we play a certain way, we're very effective at it. But we didn't play this that way here the last few games because maybe we think we're too good, and that's just unacceptable. And the attitude and how our players have to approach each and every team and every game that you play is the way that you're going to win games. But the last 3 or 4 games that we've played is just not acceptable, because there's a right way to win and there's a wrong way to win, and we didn't play the right way at all, and have not been playing the right way for the last few games. That's part of my responsibility for these guys to understand, but it's also the players' responsibility to make sure that they're doing the things that they're asked to do and not going on their own page and doing their own things. And I see a lot of that at the moment. And the second part is the efforts given at times are just not consistent enough.
And in the midst of this hectic winter schedule we've got now, you've now got 5 days off without a game. Is that going to be important to work on those things that have been going wrong?
Well, I mean, it would be easy for me to say I can't expect our guys to play perfect every game. We've played 8 games in the last 16 nights, but that's no excuse. When you are somewhat, in a situation where you're a little bit fatigued, you can still play smart. You can still play disciplined, to the system that you want, that you need to play sometimes. We saw that the other night against Dundee. They played their system perfect, and beat us in overtime, and that's the one thing that we're not doing a very good job of right now.